Hello and welcome to this video about paranormal investigation equipment. Now, paranormal investigations, some people agree with it, some people think not sure, and some people think it's a load of old tosh, a load of rubbish. If you think the latter, you'll probably switch the video off now. I enjoy doing paranormal investigations. Don't do them often because the group I'm a member of, Spirit Quest UK, has had to close their website down lately because of a serious family illness. So until further notice, so I hope all goes well there. The lady concerned is the nicest woman, I always say, in Wrexham, from Wrexham, and I wish you well if you're watching. Yeah, going on to this investigation, I'm going to show you today the equipment I own and use in paranormal investigations and what they all do. So let's take a look. Okay then, so the first pieces of equipment are EMF meters, electromagnetic field measurement devices. Now the first one, this one on the left, is what they call a Gauss meter or Gauss meter. And it's a very popular one with paranormal investigators, and that works by this switch here, and it measures EMFs, electric magnetic fields. So if I switch it on, it does that. Now it is on, and that would measure electromagnetic field. I've got nothing here to show you really, but what that's switched on now, and it would detect any EMFs. Now if you press it again, that gives you a background EMF, very sensitive, and it's showing here very high in the red band there at number 8. So that could be this equipment here, and the camera obviously has got its battery. So that's what that does. It gives you two readings. First one, as I say, switch it on and it gives you normal EMFs that you point it to, and the second one is a very sensitive setting and gives you a background measurement. This you would do normally before an investigation. So that's the Gauss meter. The second one, now this is a K2 EMF meter. Now this is the latest one, brand new one. I've never used this yet, and they used to do a model, it was you can get black or grey, but the new version, this version, is a black version. Looks like a coffin. And anyway, the old versions you had to hold down this to keep it on, but now they've modernised it and you can just switch it on and it's on. So if I come near the camera, or maybe not, I have to come to the battery at the back. Anyway, as you can see, it's a light system on this, and I would use this one. This one's very sensitive as well, and I would use that in a locked off camera situation. So I would lock a camera off, I would have this in a certain area so the camera could see the lights, and then if they flickered back into, you would know you've got activity, EMF activity. So that's the K2 EMF meter, and switch that off there. And this one is called the Ghost meter, and this is similar again. It's a EMF meter, and if I switch it on, it bleeps and has red lights at the top, so that's on. And this would work the same. You can leave this switched on in a locked off location, but I think I prefer to use this one on locked off because it's more sensitive. This one's good. Does it measure the battery? No. So it's a good one because it lights up in the dark. You can see there's the dial there as well, how many milligauss. Yeah, that's another EMF meter, the ghost meter. Switch that off. You can also silence with the dial there, the bleeping if you don't want it. So that's my EMF meters. Okay then, and next we have a thermometer, digital thermometer. There's no battery in it at the minute. I always take batteries out of the equipment if I'm not using them. It's an infrared, and as you can see, the top hole there, the small hole, you can alter it by these buttons here. You can have Celsius or Fahrenheit. The middle button there determines whether you want a laser to come out, and what that does, the laser gives you a pinpoint temperature reading. So say I wanted to know the temperature of this table, a pot behind, the floor, a wall, whatever, a cold spot, that's what you'd use that for. The bottom one is an area temperature gauge really, and it gives you, this lights up in blue and gives you the temperature reading. Very sensitive, very good piece of equipment. And again, you would use this maybe before an investigation to get temperatures, cold spots, maybe there's a draft, a window open. You try and get as much logical information first as you can. Nice little size as well. And the battery, if I can open it, fits in here, just in there. So that's my digital thermometer. Next is self-explanatory, just a hand torch. A good little light this, and that's mainly just to, for safety really, to see where you're going. A must have, I always carry one or two of these. So that's just an LED hand torch. Next is one of these. Now this is a must have. The cameras I use, I've got two main cameras that I use for investigations. They're both Sony's and they've both got night vision. Now one is a hard drive camera, quite a modern camera, and one is a mini DV camera, and it records to tape. And that is what these professionals use as handheld cameras on these television programs, say like Most Haunted. Now this is a Polaroid infrared light. Now I'll switch it on, but you shouldn't see much. You may see a very, very dim light come on, if I can find there. Oh, you can see it. So them are infrared lights. Now in the dark, you won't see them at all. Just a very, very faint red glow. But when you look at it through the viewfinder of the camera you're using with the night vision on, it will look and appear as if you've got a big light on, but you haven't. It's this thing. You charge it up here, plug it to the wall, charge it up, and it will normally last about an hour. I use this with a locked off camera as well. So that's my infrared light, goes on top of the camera. Next is, this is my EVP recorder, dictaphone, voice recorder, whatever you want to call it. An Olympus digital recorder, and it's a very good one actually. It comes with, I mean, you can record like that, you can alter the sensitivity of it, you can put it on long play, short play, you know, depends what you want, high quality, low quality. But the good thing with having one of these, has slight white noise, which you need to record EVPs successfully, so they say. But this one comes also with an external mic with a wind stop on it, so you could use that maybe in an outbuilding or something like that, or if you wanted to say anything to the dictaphone or the voice recorder. But that has its own uses. And also there's the microphone there, the top, the middle holder, earphones on the right and microphone on the left. And if you want to play back, there's a speaker. Good piece of equipment. So that's my EVP recorder or digital voice recorder. Okay, next, these are not a must-have, but every little helps, as they say. And what these are motion detectors. And one is a transmitter and the other one is a receiver. And what you do, you see these two things here, little laser lights, you put them opposite each other. When you switch them on, there is a way of doing it. You switch them both on, and you can either plug this one into the mains or battery powered. I always have them battery powered. You can have it on low, middle or high. Now low is very, very loud, so God knows what high is. I've never had it. And you can have it on low or high on here as well, and also somewhere there's another, there we are, you can have it on an alarm, which is very, very piercing, or you can have it on chime, which I have it on. And you can either have it, if it's set off, you can have it where it just goes off once then switches off, or you can have it where it carries on going on, depending what you want. So what you do is you set these up maybe in an area that's known to have movement. That would generally be on landings, on stairs or whatever. People have reported seeing a spirit walking across or moving, so you put these in that place and you'd set one here and set one, they can go about 3 meters apart, or 4 meters I think, and switch them both on, activate them, and then just walk away, and then you'll know then if anything does activate them. And they have been quite successful. So that's my one set of motion detectors. So that is my paranormal investigation equipment. Quite an array of things really. And of course it's important to know what each one does. You know, you may think, well, why do you need 3 EMF meters? Well, 2 of them are very sensitive and can be left on. One is audible, one has light visual display. Well, 2 of them have light display and 2 of them have audio as well. So, you know, one is as good as the other really. And everything has its place, has its job. So it's just a case of hoping that something will occur or you'll capture something. But I love filming anyway, editing, so it's just another excuse to go out filming, only at night. Yeah, so that's my equipment. I hope it's been of interest to someone. I've had a message, that's why I've done this video. I've had a few messages, private messages, asking how I've got on in these investigations. Although I don't put any videos up, you'll notice on my channel, of any investigations, because I give all the footage to Spirit Quest UK to use on their website and in their DVDs. So that's it, yeah, that's my equipment. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.